Behind me, we've got a 2011 Toyota Camry with a 6-speed Aisin transmission. With this transmission, well, you've got the pan and you've got a red tube, as seen in this picture. This is how the level of the transmission fluid is checked. Toyota calls it an overflow tube. Let's see how it works. Always check the service information for the amount of fluid required for the procedure that you are performing. We just replaced the filter and that's it. So it's only calling for 2.7 liters in the service information. The fresh fluid will be poured into the hole up top of the transmission case. With this plug and the overflow tube, you should see a slow trickle coming out of this hole. With the refill and pan plug installed, you will warm up the transmission to its normal operating temperature, which is between 95 and 113 degrees Fahrenheit, by running the vehicle on the lift in drive with the brakes applied. You should disable the traction control system. Observe the temperatures in the transmission with the scan tool. When the transmission fluid reaches operating temperature, turn off the engine and remove the plug from the overflow tube and let the excess fluid above the end of the tube drain out. If there is no fluid, you need to repeat the procedure. Next, we have a rear-wheel drive transmission. In particular, the ZF6HP that can be found in a wide variety of vehicles. Most ZF transmissions include the 8-speed and 6-speed, and they have similar procedures for setting the fill level. Here is the fill hole on the passenger side of the transmission. If you're dealing with an all-wheel drive model, well, you're going to have to remove the front drive shaft to get at it. Remove the filler hole and fill the transmission with fresh fluid until it starts coming out. This transmission took about 6 liters of fluid. Next, install the filler plug. On a level lift, plug in your scan tool. Turn the vehicle on and disable the traction control. This kind of will depend on the nameplate of the vehicle, the procedure you need to follow to get the fluid up to temperature. For this vehicle, it is recommended that the procedure is to engage second gear at under 20 miles per hour to keep the rear wheels from spinning until the fluid has reached a specific temperature above 90 degrees Celsius on your scan tool. When the specific temperature is reached, turn the engine off and remove the filler plug. The excess fluid should drain out. If there is no fluid, well, you need to repeat the procedure. This is critical for this style of transmission. These are just 2 common examples. Depending on the make, model, and transmission, the procedure and specifications can change. It is critical to check the service information before you begin. New drivetrains and systems change the service procedure. For example, on vehicles with stop-start, you may have to empty the accumulator to set the accurate level. More on this in Module 4.